Hello,
Hey,
hello.
hey.
Hi, everyone. This is Dave and
Welcome
Roxanne.
to another episode of It's
It's
a
a new
New
day.
Day,
It's
It's a
a new
New You. If
you.
this is the first time you're tuning into our business page, we do this episodes one, twice, sometimes over three times per week. And the goal of this episode is to encourage you, to inspire you that if you had a tough day yesterday, is always a new day to become a new you, to become all that God created you to be.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We always love to know how global we are in this community. So, we are currently at our home in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and we just finished the day.
What a
A,
day.
a whole, I think it's a pretty busy day, but it's
Yep,
amazing day.
amazing day.
Yeah, like it's our day 11 of 90 days going go live. And earlier today we did a YouTube drop in Zoom workshop for like,
Helping people
yeah.
optimize their ad, helping them get a good ad to get better conversions. And we had a one-on-one with our coach. We have a coach, 1 year program with a um, a, a coach that helps us to the next level.
Yes, and then because we have a actually a leadership retreat next week, it's a so we had some meetings, Zoom meetings with our
The volunteers
volunteers. We're so blessed to have them, and also uh, earlier at around 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we had a
preparation Zoom
preparation Zoom
for
for our participants. There's about hundreds of them, 100 people that's attending this event. So we're excited.
and we were excited, we were fired up. So we said we should share this topic because it can help a lot of people. So every time we do this new news, we always phrase it in a question. What's the question today?
Or the statement.
Or a statement, yeah.
What three things we do to enlarge our vision and stay excited in our journey?
The journey is the entrepreneur journey. People today, we're like firing up all the attendees. We want to share with you what keeps us excited. If you followed us for a while, we shared it. Before experiencing success for the last 5 years, almost 6 years now, we
Mhm.
failed in 24 businesses. So how do we continue to enlarge our vision and stay excited? So if you're watching this and you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're in our online business community and you're losing the excitement, you're not seeing the vision, we'll share with you what we do consistently
Yeah.
do that help us to stay fired up, excited, and continue to enlarge our vision. If you're watching this
Yeah.
and you want to be excited and fired up, drop the number in the chat, or maybe say I'm just fired up, right? So
Yeah, and this is what we do constantly, even in the beginning of our journey. I met my husband in our first business, and that's when my personal development, world opened up, and well, we got so excited, and even if we got so excited, we failed, we still got excited, we still fail, and then like how because other people were asking us how do you keep yourself motivated and excited all the time? And that's what we're going to share with you right now.
but again, is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. There are days that we're low and up, but we
Or
do
one of
this.
us will like
Yeah,
in a low, right? Low vibration, low energy. And one of us will cheer each other up. Um, so the first one.
the first thing we do is this: we listen to faith-filled messages, daily podcasts, books, and etc. So some people do this, right? But the question is, just like anything, how consistent are you doing this? Are you installing it in your daily life, right? So, for example, for me, first thing in the morning, this is, one of the things we do. Like, we listen to someone that is somebody that's fired up about their life. Like, typically, they're like, and it's easy to find now, right?
Mhm.
People like Steve Harvey, people like Roxanne Joyce Mayer, Teresa Belfoy,
Bob
Bob
Proctor,
Proctor,
Steve
sometimes Ed
Harvey,
Milet,
Jim Ron,
Jim Rohn, right? These people that are like
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins that are fired up about their life. You listen to them, you cannot help but to be excited and fired up, right? So, but the key is it's the repetition,
Mhm.
right? Because it rubs off on you. First thing is like, if you just listen to your own mind, naturally you're negative, right? And you got to where you are because of your thoughts and thinking. So what you need to do is to listen to someone that has been to a place you've been to, and you do it over and over and over because that's how you change it to repetition.
Yeah, and comment below, who are your, what, who are your authors or your speakers that you're listening to. So like for me, like when when like I remember the first, like, we had our baby, right, our son. When I gave birth, I had, for some reason I had my my emotions are like up and down, and I know I had to change my energy. I had to change the way I think, the way I wasn't as, like my mood swings, right, are up and down. So I had to really catch myself, and I listen to Joyce Mayer on a daily basis, so that that will lift up my spirit, and that keeps me back to motivation and excitement.
And for me, like and it's about, it doesn't have to be like new things all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
I always tell the people that we mentor, like it's repetition of the same thing can be very effective,
Yeah.
right? So I watched this Bob Proctor thing, a seminar that he did in one of the events, and it was really life changing. And I just listened to bits and pieces of it every day because he talks about how it changes his life, and just enlarged my vision of what's possible for us, and it excites us all the time. And it's just, that's a constant thing of doing. So that's one thing we do.
Yeah, and also once you start in this journey, be very careful, because sometimes, when you start to, to get yourself up, right? There will be temptations that you will go down, like you'll be upset, you'll be disappointed. But as long as you get back on a daily basis that, hey, I forgive myself and let's try it again, right?
Yeah, and you all can, you also, the key is you install it throughout your day. So for example, we don't listen to radio anymore. We just
Oh
listen
yeah.
to, you know, yeah, audiobooks, podcasts, even YouTube in our car. So
Yeah.
you're forced to listen to people that are making you excited, because sometimes the drive is
Oh
long,
yeah.
20, 30 minutes, right? And one of the ladies that we listen to, Teresa Valpoy, she's like, she listens to stuff while she's doing her makeup, right? Because it
Yeah.
takes 30 minutes. And that is an installation in your habit. And
That's
when you
true.
do that, it's really, really, really powerful. So that's one thing we do to enlarge our vision and get ourselves excited. So
So the second one is, as much as possible, go to life-changing events, right? So meaning to say, like for us, I know there's a lot of like YouTube out there, or like materials out there, but for us, we invest in life-changing events, in physical events. I'm meaning to say, you come to an in-person event, because when you go to those events, like recently we went to a marriage retreat, right? So that's really like, being there and seeing other couples, right? It actually rejuvenated us, right? And in our business, let's say we have an event like
recently we went to Vancouver.
yeah, recently, like last weekend, we went to Vancouver. So that really um like it it really, like, because we do a lot of Zooms, like on a weekly
Online, yeah.
basis, or like monthly Zooms as well, online meetups, right? But if you find a way to really invest in, like maybe every quarter, or once a year, twice a year, you do go to that physical event, then your excitement always, is always fired up, right? You're
because
always fired up.
because the thing is, when you go there, you hang out with excited people.
Mm-hmm.
It's contagious, right?
Yeah.
I talk about like a fire. If you watch a fire, like in Zoom or in a video, like, you can see the heat, but you can't feel it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, what's that thing called over there? I'm lost for words, but um,
What is that?
comment in the chat.
Chimney, no.
No, anyways, but that thing over there, if you can see it,
What is it? I forgot the name.
I don't know. I don't know why we're lost for words right now. We're just talking all day. That's why. That thing over there, you look at that in TV or Zoom or YouTube, like
Fire.
you
What
can
is
see
it?
there's fire, but you can't feel it. But if you actually physically go there, right, in the firewood right in front of you, right, you can feel the heat. It's called experiential. So when you actually go to life changing events, right, you might hear some of these people,
Fireplace.
fireplace, sorry,
It's like
fireplace. You might hear some of these people, in audio, and you all the time you feel their excitement. But when you go there physically with the experience of the
Mhm.
whole event, you'll be burning, you'll be excited, right? So for example, Tony Robbins, we've listened to Tony Robbins for many many years, right? But in December we're actually going to go to a 7 day
Date with
date with
Destiny.
destiny. It's in our vision board for a long time. It's not a cheap event, so we're gonna go there for 7 days. We're gonna hang out with Tony himself, the fired up guy. So we're gonna be fired up, right? So, and
Yeah,
you
I think
know,
we're sorry.
yeah,
I think this is really big for us. Like we go to life changing events because it expanded our minds to dream bigger, right? I remember, I think in 2020, we went to another like online business event, and we were just starting to have results, right? And we have certain income that we're consistently making every single month. But when we went there to that event, that meetup, there were like different kinds of people, right? People that are shy, people that are not tech savvy, people that are older than us, not very public out there, right? But they're making significant amount every single month, and I got the chance to like hang out with them, really talk to them, ask them, how much are you making, right? And all that stuff. And I was shocked. My mind, expanded, and it really like made my belief went up. And then I get excited about life. And we told ourselves that, hey, if these people are, can do it, we can do it as well. So that's why I think this is the one that keeps us, going, keep us motivated. And even just recently when we went back to Philippines, right? We like that 3 months vacation that we're able to experience just being away from our home in Canada. It allows us to dream bigger because we've experienced different things, and then now we're more fired up, more excited.
so when I say, when they say as an entrepreneur, invest in your business,
Yeah,
right? Yes, you can invest in your advertising, you can invest in the tools in your business, right? But the most important investment is in you.
yeah.
You. I'm pointing to you, right? How do you do that? By buying books, audiobooks,
Mm-hmm.
or if you
Training.
want to really, really be part of a vision, right? Spend a bit more to go to life changing
Yeah,
events, right?
physically. Yeah,
That is has paid off for us for so handsomely, because when you go there, you will never be the same again, because
yeah.
when you are stretched, never be back. So we know how important this is. So
Mm-hmm.
for our business, we create events, right? We have a leadership event that's coming up next week.
Yeah.
And every time we create an event like this, I can't count so many times how many people will tell us, right, that because of that event their life changed. So we're excited. We're just
Yes.
fired up.
Yes. Hello, hello, Cheryl. We have Cheryl Emeni. Hello, hello. JR and Michelle Ravello watching from Edmonton. Hello, hello. Cherry watching you live from Brampton, Ontario while feeding my little one. Awesome.
So invest in you.
Yeah.
Comment, I'll invest in me. Invest in me,
Yeah.
right?
Invest in yourself.
Yeah, it's not just like
Uh,
a travel thing. No, no, you're actually focusing on you, growing
mhm.
you, right? So that's the key.
Yeah. From New Zealand. Hello, Cheryl. Liz. Awesome. Thank you for saying hi. From Arizona. Loida from Hawaii. From Queens, New York, Yon 10, thank you. Victoria from Winnipeg, awesome, awesome.
Lastly, the third thing we constantly do is we do this. We celebrate wins, big
Big
and
and
small.
small.
Roxanne, she's the best at this. I'll just go with her, right?
Yeah, so big, celebrate wins, big and small, right? Because sometimes it depends what kind of personality you are. Like you could be like a high achiever, like you're not very happy if you don't achieve things, or like you're always celebrating, right? But in this, in your journey of like trying to achieve certain things in your life, for us, like the in our business, in our dreams and goals, helping my parents in their retirement, buying our home and paying that off, like every single milestone, like we always celebrate, right?
So how do we celebrate?
We eat out a lot, and also
Go on a date a
we go
lot.
on a date a lot, and
Spa.
spas, right? Reading books
Just
or
give an idea. In the Philippines, I counted how many times I went to a spa. About 19 times. You combine it with spa
foot
and foot
massage,
massage and everything. How else we do it? I don't know. We just when we go to
travel, yeah.
travel as
Or
well.
like sometimes when we didn't have the money, right? We still celebrate. So we would actually bring
Food.
ice cream, food, go to the park. We do that,
Yeah.
right? Gratitude, right? We do a lot of gratitude.
We
Like
shop. You know how we shop? Books.
We shop books and we watch movies in the basement,
Yeah,
right? Or in our couch. We watch Netflix, right? We don't watch like series or like a TV.
because we have an addictive personality, right?
Yeah, we don't want to get
So we
addicted.
can get stuck in one episode a long time, right? And if I tried, Roxanne loves romantic movies, right, which is awesome. But I sometimes I try to convince her to watch inspirational movies.
Yeah, he
That's my
likes
thing.
inspirational movies,
Like
right?
what's it called? Real life?
Like
No,
a real story. Like what
yeah,
is it? Like a real life story, like that, right? So, whatever, like how, like as long as you celebrate, because like if you don't sell, like they say, you don't, like some people, like they're not happy where they are, and like they, like you know the saying that says, I'm gonna be happy when I become debt free, I'm gonna be happy when I do this, I'm gonna be happy when. No, you can be happy now, while you're achieving or trying to pursue your dreams, right? And that's the biggest thing, because when you can enjoy the little things, you can enjoy the big things. And we've met a few people that, regardless of their money, they're still unhappy. So it doesn't matter, like money is just it's a
magnifier,
neutral, right?
neutral.
Money is not good, or not, it's not good or bad or something. Money is a tool, it's neutral, but money is a magnifier. It will magnify who you are. So if you are a happy person already, the more money you have, you'll
You'll
be
be
more
more happy.
happy. If you are a not so happy, a grumpy person, you're going to be grumpy, right? More grumpy.
Yeah, so we told you we're gonna take you on this journey for the next 90 days. We're gonna be here in our page all the time. So next week we're gonna be traveling to Mexico, so we're gonna be
Hmm.
there. So these are the three things that keep us fired up and excited, right? So and if you do that day in and day out,
Hmm.
you cannot help but be, these people are contagious. They go
Yeah.
to the events you go to, the people you listen to day in and day out, right? And then your celebration just becomes, more and more because you're excited about life,
Yeah.
right?
And sometimes, when you go to the event, you need that event, or sometimes the event needs you.
That's right.
Meaning to say, those people that you've met, they probably need you, because you're going to be inspiring them, helping them out, encouraging them. Or maybe they have something that, whatever they say, you can benefit from as well. So it's a vice versa. It's really powerful when you go to life changing events, and of course celebrating, right?
All right, we always end with a verse in a new day, new you. So the verse today is, go ahead.
Proverbs 29, verse 18, it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Proverbs 29:18. We've always heard this verse, but this is the first time we've seen the other part, which is, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. This is the King James version. I love, the
Keep it.
yeah, so cool. But so when you enlarge your vision by hanging out with people that have bigger vision than you, that are excited about life. If you have a vision, right? The Word of God says you
Yeah.
will be happy,
You're
you'll be
happier.
excited, right? And that's how we keep our excitement all the time. We just enlarge our vision by showing up, doing those things, listening to these things, right?
Yeah, and also like I remember when, I think a year ago or something, we went to our founder, right, of this online system, and we went to their house, right, and we hung out with them, just having that kind of
The
like,
$1 million home
yeah, it's $1 million home,
by
having that
the
by the, what is it, the,
it's an island, right?
yeah, by the lake or something, or a big, what is it,
Ocean, connected to the
ocean.
ocean. There's like some
It
dolphins.
enlarges your vision. It makes you excited that, hey, if they can do this, I can do this too. Then you have more dreams, bigger dreams, right? And you get more excited. So that's why, having those three things that we've shared with you, if you apply that every single time in your life, you will have your enthusiasm, your excitement in life,
Regardless of
your
how
results, or
results, regardless of all the challenges they go to in your entrepreneur journey, because nobody talks about it. Entrepreneurship is not easy. It's not for the
yeah,
faint of heart. So that's why you
it's
need to,
it's a lonely journey if you
yeah.
don't know, how to navigate it.
So that's why you gotta hang out all the time and protect your mind, right?
Yeah. And even if you don't have a supportive spouse or supportive friends or family, the three things that we've mentioned, it can still apply to you, especially number one, right? And then listen to faith filled messages daily. Number two, when you go to life changing events, you actually meet new friends. And
Yeah.
those people that you met,
Could be
you
your
know.
accountability
Yeah,
partners, or they can walk with you, they
yeah,
can journey with you.
you can
So
hang out with them, right?
I hope that gave you value. We have to pick up our son. What a long day it was, but
my
amazing.
my mom is watching over him, so
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That is another episode of It's
it's
a
a
New
new
Day.
day,
It's
it's
a
a
New
new
You.
you.
God
God
bless
bless
everybody.
you. Bye.